Welcome to Read Radio, the official podcast of Fraser Valley Regional Library.
Hi, my name is Emily and I work at the Maple Ridge Public Library. Today I'm going to tell you a little about the universe of Warhammer 40k. Originally, this was a tabletop game that has become so huge there are now books and graphic novels based on it. The Warhammer 40k universe is set in the far future of the 41st millennium, a future where a galaxy-spanning human feudal empire is beset by threats from all sides, external and internal, from aliens, heretics, traitors, and demonic forces from a parallel dimension called the Warp. The Warp is fueled by mortal emotions, which unfortunately is the only means of faster-than-light travel in this universe. Marneus Calgar is a graphic novel by Kieran Gillen. It follows the story of the chapter master of the Ultramarines. Now you may ask, what is a chapter master? A chapter master is the master of a 1,000-strong order of space marines, known as a chapter, a subdivision of the space marine legions of old, whose numbers were in hundreds of thousands, each led by one Gene Crafter sons of the Emperor of Mankind, during the galaxy-conquering Great Crusade over 10,000 years ago. Space Marines are superhuman warriors who have been genetically enhanced, cybernetically augmented, and equipped with robotically assisted suits of power armor. These warriors, along with many other warriors of similar caliber, have fought the enemies of humanity for these 10,000 years, Marneus himself for several centuries. What drew me into this particular graphic novel is the artwork and the setting in which the story takes place. But what kept me enthralled was the story of Marneus' battle and his life story. The artwork in Marneus Calgar is a well-drawn pleasure to look at. The battle scenes bring you into the universe, and the story makes you care about the characters and their safety. But most importantly, as a good science fiction does, it leaves you horrified at the actions and atrocities the enemies of humanity are willing to commit. And there are many in this universe. In this graphic novel, you get to read and see how Marneus was first recruited into the Ultramarines, his first battle, first survival, and how he was transformed into one of these superhuman warriors. If you're interested in learning more about the far future of Warhammer 40k, we have several stories in our library that you can sink your teeth into. I recommend Horus Rising by Dan Abnett, in which you follow the rise of the Emperor's favored son, Horus, and witness his eventual fall to chaos and corruption, upon which he rebels against his father, plunging the galaxy into civil war. But there is also Hereticus by Dan Abnett to try out, and then you may want to jump into exploring the game. Both Horus Rising and Hereticus are available as ebooks too. I hope you give these science fiction novellas a try.
Thanks for listening to our show. Did you know the library is more than a place for great reads? The FERL Playground offers STEAM learning experiences for all ages. You can borrow a telescope, a ukulele, or a Sphero Spark Plus robot. To learn more, go to ferl.ca and click on the Playground tab.